Oh.
Okay, well, we are live here. Our first time a live stream. We should be on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, OFace.
Oh, geez. Lovely.
Yeah, trying to step it up a little bit. We might get some people stopping in over time. You never know.
Is this how this technology thing works?
I think it is, yeah. I got to try this whole technology thing. I mean, this is what the kids are doing these days.
All these doodads and whatnots and what have yous.
Oh, look at that. I could actually share your stream. Okay, how do I share my screen? Okay.
Oh, jeez. All these perverts are going to start watching this from like their toilet. They're taking a shit. And they're like, oh shit, DMudd and OFace are on. By the way, for all you those that don't know, that's the name of our show.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're called. DMudd and OFace. Oh, look at that. Oh, so I just opened up my Facebook page right now.
Well, I'm glad you're controlling this because I would have us on all kinds of weird sites.
I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So I
can hear the playback.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, who knows if where we even are, or if we're even on our stream or not. Let me see. Oh, I can at least share it to.
It says it's live.
I know. Now I'm trying to Twitch while you're live. We recommend closing Twitch while you're live. Okay. I'm going to close Twitch while we're live, and then I'm going to continue to Twitch here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Twitch here. Oh.
Yes. 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 Oh, jeez.
Okay, so now I just don't have to look at that anymore, but it looks like that we are live on Twitch right now.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, we have somebody listening, so.
Oh, jeez. Way to put me on the spot, one listener.
Nope. Who knows? So that might have just been us looking at ourselves.
Yeah, probably.
So that might have just been us looking at ourselves. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so now it looks like that we are streaming on the other stuff.
So, Mr. Producer, should we went over this earlier before we started?
Hey, we're learning on the job here, bro.
First day on the job.
First day on the job. It is what it is.
And then make sure when you come home, and the missus asks you, "How was your first day on the job?" Just say good. That's it. Just good.
It was good, but it's going to take some working out a little bit, but. It's good to be having you on the old internet and the old interweb.
Interwebs.
The interweb. That's right. That's right, Jeffro. So Jeff, I know you're a father. Me too. You have two boys. I got two, a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
That's right. And it's pretty exciting. Living the dream, right?
Putting in that grind.
Living that grind, day grind, in and out, right?
Like every day is Groundhog's Day. Now I know what Bill Murray felt like in the movie.
Oh, I know. Especially now that we're back in our schedule with school and stuff. Woo!
Oh my gosh!
Waking up every day doing the same thing, trying to get two kids off to school, and it's different for me. I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I got to do all that stuff all the day. You're still a normal person and have a real job, I guess.
Yeah. Kind of normal person, but yeah, I do hold down a job. I work from home a couple of days a week, so that does help. But I think I've turned into mostly an Uber driver, which getting them to and from school is super fun, and carpooling with other kids, and then finding out the kids I'm supposed to be taking have now COVID, and it's just like it's just so much fun. And now since they have COVID, now I can't lean on them to be taking my kids to school and picking them up. So now I've lost that. Now I'm just strictly my kids, and it's just fun. It's just so much fun. Every day I'm like.
So what was what was the reason we wanted kids?
Some asshole said, "Hey, you guys should have kids. It's a lot of fun."
Idea.
Yeah. it's a great idea. You should go do that. And we were like, okay. And then we went and got married and had kids and the white picket fence and the dogs and the kids and the pets and
Dogs.
now kids are in sports and school, and now you just run around figuring out the only free time you get is like, what watering hole should I go to so I can go drink myself into oblivion?
This one right here, the DMudd OFace show. This is a watering hole that we could talk about our life struggles and all that cool shit.
I showed up to a local bar on Friday, meeting some friends for happy hour. Ran into this guy sitting in there that I've known for a couple of years through just mutual, through our kids, through sports. He's a pretty like straight and narrow guy. His wife's definitely that way, but he was just like sitting there by himself, just drinking beers. I'm like, oh, like fancy meeting you here. And he's like, oh yeah, any chance I get, if I can get all the kids and I can get away.
Oh, no.
Just going to a bar, just drinking by himself.
See, a couple weeks ago, I went golfing by myself on a Friday, and I was feeling pretty good after I got done, and I was like, you know what? There's always been this dive bar I always thought about going to. Should I go? Just get a roll in there all by myself and just set up shop. So I did. Rolled in there and just like I thought, there were all those older dudes in their 60s hanging out, local dudes. They post up shop there all the time, and buying, it's like they don't even pay for their drinks. They probably are on the monthly tab. That's all it was.
They've got their name on a plaque right at their seat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I made sure to sit farther down so I wasn't taking someone's seat, and got to pay cash and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I don't know if I felt great about doing that, or not great about doing that. I mean, it was fun. Should I be going to a bar by myself like that? I don't know.
Well, I guess obviously, sometimes you can get into those situations and meet some interesting people. You have some fun conversations. Or the bartender's usually charismatic. But what's funny is I've kind of been having this same thought recently, where I've had some opportunities to where shit, should I just go to a bar right now? I am by myself. I'm like, I feel so weird. I feel naked going by myself to a bar. I mean, it's not that I've never done it before, or I've had to travel and it's going to an airport bar by yourself or something. But it's just kind of weird. It's not the same going by yourself, obviously, as going some coworkers or some friends or something like that. It's kind of just feel like I'm just there, fucking Frank sitting right next to me, just freaking waiting for time to pass, Well,
see, I don't know if you can compare the airport bar, because airport bar is a whole other different type of a bar. I mean, it's acceptable to drink in an airport bar by yourself any time of the day. It's very true. It's just that and the golf course is the two places that you can pretty much justify drinking by yourself for any time of the day.
Yeah. It is true. But yeah, I mean, there's always those little dive bar, hole in the wall bars where you're like, that sounds kind of fun just if I went there right now. Because there's a couple in my area that I'm I used to have the best time going to. Obviously, I'd go with a couple of friends. But I can see myself going there by myself, and just get a couple strong drinks. It's that's where they make drinks. It's the whole glass is just straight liquor, and with literally a splash of just whatever mixer you want, or if you're even drinking something straight, it's double neat. It's neato. It's not even neat. It's neato.
We have a friend, Bundy, who's chimed in and says nothing wrong with drinking by yourself. Hey,
yeah. Well, yes, Bundy's right. There really isn't nothing wrong with drinking by yourself. Because then, if anyone's telling you, hey, we got to go, or, I'm bored.
Or it's time to stop.
Yeah. No one telling you when enough's enough.
Time to cut it off. Wait,
yeah, or the I forgot my wallet guy.
Oh, geez. Oh, is this? Oh, it's cash only.
Oh shit! All I got is cards. Can you
Oh,
front me?
they're like, oh, there's the
There's the ATM.
ATM over, ATM over there.
Cost you $10 to take out 20.
Yeah, right. No thanks. Yeah, like think about it.
So going back to how was your experience there? Did you have fun? You meet
You know,
anyone?
not really. You could tell they were all Dodger fans and stuff like that. So after
You had your Padres hat on?
No, I didn't. But I was like, "Hey, do you guys ever put a Padre game up here on the wall?" Like,
oh yeah.
Now it no. I was like one gasp, like, "Oh no!"
I'm sure that's a great icebreaker in an LA County bar. Good job, Dustin.
People look at me like look at me like a douche, anyways. But yeah, with the Padre hat on, I get just mad dogged, just all the time. My parents at school. Yeah, it's a good time.
There's no reason to even be mad dogging you. Obviously, the Dodgers have already clinched, and it's like what? Padres are just scratching, just to maybe possibly squeeze it in.
Oh no, we're bad. We're winning tonight at the moment, but we have lost our way pretty bad in the last month. So sucks. It sucks. But
sounds like me at life.
sucking.
Lost my way sometimes.
Well,
endless.
Hey, at least we didn't lose our way in the way our life is gone right now, because we complain a lot, but what are we really complaining about?
We could be that old guy sitting at the bar who's probably 35, but he looks like he's 65.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
and he goes there every night by himself.
Yeah. So this is okay, but I will say this though: there's nothing wrong, obviously, with going to bars by yourself. If you just want to get a drink, get away, don't want to associate with people just like, fuck it, I'm just like gonna meet some randos, just have a couple beers, maybe watch some sports. But I like the bars, and I especially like to go to them, like do those early morning, like the bars that open like at 6 or 8 in the morning. We're just gonna do some early morning drinking.
Yeah, like, the early time, like for the soccer games. A lot of soccer games in the morning like that.
No, I'm talking about like the guys who like work graveyard shifts, and they get off like like at 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and they're like, it's kind of like, where's our bars? So
right.
I definitely tip my cap for those bars that open up at those times for guys who have to work graveyard shifts, because think about it. Like, you get off, you've been working 8 hours. You're like, I want to go and drink somewhere. You're like,
nothing's open for me, man.
Yeah, exactly. But there's some.
But there are, right? Because places, like I said, they open for certain sports. I've heard of like bars opening up for the Olympics when they're happening across.
What's going on with your sound?
No.
You watching porn?
Oh yeah, I got this.
A side screen of porn going on right now.
The gangbang of porn going on here, actually.
Well, forward it my way, buddy. What you doing?
No. We shouldn't be. I don't know. Are you hearing that right now?
I'm hearing something right now, and it sounds creepy. Yeah.
Oh, I think I just fixed the problem.
Look at you.
Dude, I'm like
Look at you go. You got like a million things going on right now.
Dude, so much, bro.
Except for the one task at hand, which is trying to put on this damn freaking podcast, internet show, whatever you want to call it.
Well, it's not too hard to do, bro. It's not too hard to do. I mean,
it really runs itself.
Yeah, just like it's like a car runs itself. I just turn on my computer and whammo, it's right there.
It's amazing technology these days. Just press one button and it all just works smoothly all the time. Like no errors.
No,
any downtime. Just amazing.
I mean, this is such a cakewalk. It's amazing how much of a cakewalk it really is.
So I know recently you just got done doing the nerd extravaganza with a bunch of friends of yours, going to Vegas, actually driving all the way out to Vegas to do a fantasy football draft.
Oh yeah, bro. It was the season.
That's the creme de la creme of nerdness, is when you're traveling out of state to do fantasy football drafts. Believe me, I'm not going to knock it because I have done it. I have been there. I have been to Vegas and done fantasy football drafts. But I have officially, as of this year,
done with everything of sports related.
Done with fantasy football. Cold turkey. I'm not having withdrawals or anything. No itches like at 9 in the morning on a Sunday for anyone who's on the East Coast. That's an hour before kickoff for us here. Trying to change players and pick up waiver wires and doing all that BS. It's just nice just to sit back and watch football in its purest form.
Ooh, yeah, that must be nice, huh?
Very It's besides having to watch my own team play, it's a lot less stressful, a lot less stress involved, which I like. So, I know how you are. You've Mr. Like what? You have like what? 10 teams you're playing in right now. How many teams are you in right now? There, DMudd.
See, this is where we have a little problem going on.
Is it we or you have the problem?
So, let me count.
How much are you? How much are you invested money wise in all these leagues?
Okay, so let's start. I'll start with the first.
Like, are you basically, if you win one league, you'll just make your money back for all the leagues?
No, because listen. Okay, I am in this year. I am in. I can't believe you just said that you quit cold turkey. This is going to be real bad. Okay, one was an accident. Okay, so that being said, I am in.
It's like people having a third kid.
I am in official 7 leagues.
That's too much. I think it's time for you to have an intervention. A fantasy football intervention. 7 leagues? How do you manage that? Like, not even jugglers can juggle that well.
It is it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You just got to hit the wire on Tuesdays.
You'd lose all I don't get it. Like, it would be so much. Like, you'd just be constantly 24/7 just looking up your fantasy teams. 7 teams. I would forget what team, just what, and who I need, and
yeah, it's definitely a lot. And then some are gonna float to the top in the ones I care about, and the other ones will float to the bottom or go sink to the bottom. But it's a lot. But I've managed to kind of figure it out. I'm also at the same time I'm in the finals of a fantasy baseball league right now.
Oh, geez. Look at you.
And I'm getting ready for fantasy hockey league coming up in a couple weeks.
Super nerd.
Just one.
Okay.
But it's a lot of work, but I've embraced it, and it keeps me engaged with a lot of friends across the United States and Canada, because I am in 2 Canadian leagues with my Canadian family.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Yeah.
Nice job, eh?
Yeah. CANADA. So, it is what it is. If I go, if I go 4-3 every week, that should put me in a finals and a couple of leagues, bouncing around. The real problem is, though, if you really want to know, because I'm sure you really want to know, since you're so into it, since you're in 0 leagues now.
It's not that I haven't done fantasy football before. I get it. I've juggled, but the most I've ever done is 3 at a time.
Yeah, if you can do 3, you can do 7.
3. Not really. That's like the assholes that say, like, you can have 3 kids, you should have 4 or 5. It's the same thing.
And I definitely don't believe that at all.
Adding 1 to 2 more kids in the mix is not a good idea.
No, absolutely. No, absolutely. No. Honestly, I think if you have 2 kids, you should have just maybe 2, and that's it. But that's just me. 1 for you, 1 for the wife, or 1 for your wife, or 1 for the wife, whatever. Just 1 per person.
You sticking both kids with the wife? 1 for the wife and the other 1 for the wife. I'm going to the bar to drink alone. You
yes. So the worst thing about fantasy football is when you're in that many leagues is you're constantly screwing yourself at the same time because you're scoring points, but then in another league, those guys are scoring against you, and you're just constantly going back and forth, and it's
a tug of war. The tug of war with your emotions.
It really is. It's it's a lot to deal with, and especially
how much money would you say you have invested right now into these 7 leagues?
Okay, so since I commissioned 2 of the leagues, so I don't have to pay for those leagues. So that's 100. One league is 100.
Bastard.
The other one, I'm holding all the money, okay? So that's 150 in those 2 leagues. I don't have to pay for. In the other leagues, so that's 212. The other leagues is 50, 100, 50, and 50. So 100, 200, 300.
You tell me.
Did you get that? I think I said 1, 2, 3.
Carry the 1.
Carry the 1. So 100, 200, so 300. 300.
So your goal is to win one of those leagues. Obviously, your payout in probably any of those leagues are going to be obviously greater than the $300. So,
well, yes, I certain leagues that I could win $450.
Like double up. Yeah, you make double. Yeah, I could possibly double your investments.
$100 buy-in league, you can win like 600 in a league like that. So
yeah.
It's
so for your sake that you win one of these 7.
Hey, last year. I was only in 6 leagues last year.
Okay.
And
how did you win?
I made playoffs in 5 out of 6 and finished 3rd place out of 6 leagues when it was all said and done.
So did you get some like your money back?
I got my money back. Yeah, money back in 3rd place. Blah blah blah. All that bullshit. So yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's the confusing thing would be having like a slew of these players and a couple teams, and then you don't have them on other teams, and they're playing against each other. It's just,
it is pretty it's pretty asinine. But that's why you watch Red Zone Channel and you cheering and celebrating,
crying
every time you're like, yeah, fuck, yeah.
Yeah. Boo, yay. Boo, yay.
Hope that something like boils to up out of your all your shit leagues. But yeah, there's a new website though called Sleeper. It's called Sleeper app, and it's like a Yahoo, but it's a whole like another different type of fantasy app that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Not the
yeah, I bet it's super cool, bro. All the kids are doing it.
Are you in a different room today, or are you in the same room?
Same room, different angle.
I noticed because usually you're kind of pointed that way. And
I want to go this way because you put me on the spot with this whole putting me on live freaking all these internet rooms. Now people are masturbating to me, which is kind of weird.
I mean, of course they are.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what? We could let them into the room, and they could be in the corner masturbating to us if they wanted.
I mean, at least if they're going to be masturbating to me, at least I would like to watch them do it. I give them a little wink, here or there, like a little, just to make sure just make sure I know they're still there. But I haven't forgotten about them.
Do we really want to see them? Or it'd be nicer if they just like told us they were and we didn't have to actually look at them doing it? So tell me what happens here.
It's just me and no volume on you.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything from you, at least. And now you
Oh, no,
flip-flop. Now you flip-flop this. Now I'm on the other side of the screen.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, now.
Oh, now I just see you. Do you see you? Oh, and then you know what? It was a block. I didn't hear you either. So I think it even mutes you out at that point also.
I'm fine with this. I like to stare at myself, so it's fine.
Oh.
Whoa! Extreme close-up.
Oh, hey.
Hey! Mini-me.
Oh, look at it. I can just move you. Hey, you go over here.
Mini-me in the corner!
Oh, no.
Now I'm all big!
Oh, no. Oh, geez. What the hell?
Let's stick to that. You're kind of fucking with me right now.
You start to spin out. Well, I guess another thing I want to kind of talk about that was kind of leaning towards is that we lost a very funny comedian.
Yesterday, yeah.
Phil Hartman, right?
No, it was. You're way off. It was Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey. It wasn't Phil Hartman.
And the church lady. No, not that one.
I don't know about that one.
Norm.
Boy.
Old Norm.
Oh, good old Norm. Hey, the old Canadian. Hey?
Old Norman McDonald.
Did you know that he was I've seen all these bits that he's done over like his years and SNL and all that. It was like he had like this whole thing that he just went after O.J. Simpson so hard in so many sketches over the years. Like,
oh yeah,
he was known for just hammering at him constantly, hammer at him.
Yeah, and I think he even did like he was a host of the ESPYs one year and even hammered at him at the ESPYs. That drove a pretty rile out of the crowd there.
Oh, for sure. And I was watching he was on the SNL skit, the one I liked, the Jeopardy skit with Will Ferrell when he played
Burt
Reynolds.
Yeah.
That was really pretty funny.
Yeah,
too.
until you go back and really start watching those clips again, you forget like just how funny, he was in those sketches, and just his stand-up was just so dry but funny, but very witty at the same time. It'd be crazy to think all these years, for like the past 10 years that he's been dealing with this cancer, that he's kept it all secret.
That's a crazy thing too.
You'd have to be you'd also be kind of an idiot not to see that he hasn't been looking his best, right, over the last few years too. Like a couple things that I saw him pop up and do, like he was a judge for like a year or two for it was a reality show, but it was for comics. It's Last Comic Standing. And he was like a judge. He was a judge on the show, and you could just tell he just seemed like not like the normal Norm Macdonald you were accustomed to from the old Saturday Night Live skits. Remember when he used to do like the Weekend Update, on Saturday Night Live.
Right.
So you could tell there was something wrong. But you're thinking, it's probably just all those years of drugs and alcohol. It's like really caught up to him. But literally, like the last 10 years, he's been probably doing drugs and alcohol while he's been battling cancer.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah.
I would like.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that he kind of kept it to himself the whole time too.
Yeah, I read something even he kept it from his family. I mean, I don't know how close he was with his family at all, but I don't know if he had immediate family. I never knew if he had kids at all.
I didn't know either. He seemed to like keep himself like pretty quiet.
Secluded, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually, obviously, we're all gonna die there, DMudd.
Oh, I know, bro. It's something I think about all the time, bro. It's a rough one. It's a rough go at it.
Yeah, I don't really think about it.
I tried that too. I've gotten better at it. I used to be always stuck there.
Like, what do you think about it for? All it's gonna do is make you miserable. I
know, and I realize that. I just the thoughts of just everything being like just cut, done. It just gets a little weird sometimes to think about. Because I don't believe we're going anywhere else. You know what I mean? So just have the, I understand why people do, but yeah. So sometimes that thought just creeps in my head, but now I realize I just need to do the best I can here, and heaven's on earth, and just live life like you can.
Yeah, well, you're a real fucking downer today. Talk about 7 fantasy football leagues, dying and going to bars by yourself. Like, I don't know. I think I need to drive over to your house right now and give you a hug. Like, this is getting sad.
Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Should I call your mom and like have her do a wellness check, or should we?
No, I'm good. I live with, I had that weekend with the boys, and I'm one of the guys who likes to speak a lot of emotional stuff. So
no, I get it. I get it.
I'm not scared of my emotions. It's all good. I think we all think it.
Yeah,
we all think we're gonna fuck shit up.
Don't go dying. Don't go dying now, because those other 7 those 7 leagues that you're in. All those people are gonna be so pissed that you're gonna be auto doing your teams for the remainder of the year. It's only going into week 2, and Dustin's the automatic bye week because he's fucking dead. He's got like half his freaking players are out this week, but he's still playing.
Shit, sometimes my team's so bad I might as well be dead. You know what I mean?
So what is that? How does that happen? Like, if you're in like a mid fantasy football league and you say you just die. Like, you die like in a car accident or something weird.
That's why you gotta buy in now. You gotta pay in now.
Do all your friends are just like, fuck, man, like fucking Steve's dead. He's in our league. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do now? Like, every time his name pops up in the league, like every time we have to play him, do we make
it? We gotta change his roster for him every week.
Yeah, we change his roster for him, or we just letting it go, and then we're losing that week 2, or we lose to him and he wins, and the money goes to his wife or his girlfriend or his fucking dog. Like,
what if what if dead Steve's going for the win, the championship win, and dead Steve's in the championship game? Damn it.
Yeah,
Steve, you lost.
Who got Steve lost twice in 1 year, his life and his fantasy football championship.
Now you gotta give his wife.
I know we're just joking about it. This is obviously just a joke, but this shit has really happened though. Like, it's guaranteed. Of as many years as fantasy football has been around, someone has died during mid-season.
No. Listen, here's the thing: is when you give the money to Dead Steve's wife, do you ask Dead Steve's wife, "Do you want to buy in for next season?"
Yeah. Or if you're in some of those leagues,
keep his dream alive. Just buy it.
Or how about when Dead Steve is obviously dead, and he loses, but you're in one of those leagues where you have to pay for free agents, and you got to go to fucking Dead Steve's wife, and you're like, by the way, Steve paid for the season, which was $100, but before he passed away, he had like 13 free agent pickups. Do you have $13 you could put towards the league?
Yeah, we don't want to short the winner. Sorry.
Yeah, like Carl is expecting his full payment. Like,
yeah, alive, Carl.
Yeah, Carl's still alive. Like, he needs his money. Steve's not going to need the $13 anymore.
It's going to screw up our league if we just can't get the $13. No.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's fucking terrible. But like, again, it's happened though. Someone has died during fantasy football season, and now the players and the team have to figure out what to do. What do we do? Do we just like kill his team off? Oh, pun intended. No pun intended.
That's a bad choice of words.
Poor Steve's just looking down from the heavens, going, "You motherfuckers! I died twice in a matter of a week. You killed my team."
And I'm dead.
I can't even finish the season. Fuck.
Yeah. Dead Steve. You'd have to name the trophy after him after that, though.
Yeah.
The Dead Steve trophy.
Yeah, who's naming their fantasy football team that the next season? Dead Steves.
Or what do you say to the guy, how do you fill the spot next year? You're like, oh, yeah, I have this buddy Brad. Hey, Brad, Do you think you want to join our league? Because you'd be feeling dead.
Steve's no longer with us. So did Steve move? He can still do it remotely. No, yeah, he's moved. He moved on to greener pastures.
He moved on.
He's moved on to greener pastures. You're like, what does he mean? He like moved to Montana or something? Like, where's he living at? Like,
you could say that.
Yeah. I mean, he's closer to the heavens.
You do. Yeah, you have to. I think you have to name the trophy after Dead Steve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you really have to.
Well, in memory of.
In memory of, yeah.
Yeah, in memory of. Yeah, because no one wants. Everyone's gonna be weirded out getting that trophy every year if it's called like the Dead Steve Trophy. That's in memory of something, a placard on there in memory of Steve.
Well, that reminds me. Have you seen like what they're doing for people now, like in funerals and stuff, where like if he was part of your soccer team, now they have the casket like in a field and they're like kicking the ball at it and letting it rebound into the net, like a celebration for the dead person. They're doing all these setup things that are just like crazy for like this dead person in a casket and stuff like that.
So we've had to deal with all the gender reveal bullshit before they're born. Now we get the afterlife ceremony.
Yeah, even to the point where they're propping people up, dead people up in their favorite positions and stuff, and celebrating that way.
You mean like, so the next time you go to the dive bar and they're having like a memorial service there, you're gonna sit right next to fucking
Dead Steve?
Yeah, Dead Steve at the bar. You're like, just mosey on in, just pull up a seat. You're like, hey, dude. He doesn't say anything. He's just quiet. You're like,
well, that's
are you watching that game? Because I really want to put the Padres game on.
It's the first time he hasn't said anything about the Padres.
Yeah. Like, dude, this guy's a real dick. Like, you're texting your wife. You're like, yeah, I'm at this bar, but this guy just won't fucking say anything. He's a dick.
Well, that would be his funeral. His funeral, they would take the Dead Steve who hangs at the bar, just prop him up at the end, and everyone would go to the bar and be like, Dead Steve's over there watching this game. Woo!
Yeah, that's fucking weird. You go there, like, pat him on the shoulders, like, dude, what the fuck, Steve? You're still with us, bro. You're like, no, he's not. No. Steve, you stink like shit, bro. Steve, like, whoa, yeah, funk, Steve, you're funky.
Man, your color of your skin is really way off here, too, bud.
Fucking Dead Steve always wanted to go fucking, he always wanted to jump out of an airplane. You're gonna fucking send him out of a plane. Like, is he gonna do a tandem or is he going solo and just hope he lands somewhere?
I mean, dude,
Steve's always wanted to jump out of a plane.
Well, I like, dude, literally there's pictures of pictures of buddies hanging out with this buddy playing poker, and he's like dead.
No, it's fucked up.
He's sitting there with the dead body and they're playing poker with him.
Yeah, I don't care how much of a friend you are. We're not even doing open casket. We're just like, we're saying some sad words and some funny things of some past stories, and then we're just putting your ass in the ground. Like, we're not hanging out.
No,
we're not hanging out together anymore.
You won't have to even put me in the ground, bro. Because you know what I'm doing? You're gonna burn my motherfucking ashes, dude. Let's do it.
All right, we'll smoke them.
Ashes are on a rise. I was just watching something last night. The burning ashes are on the rise, as opposed to burying people in caskets.
Well, the ground plots are expensive. Caskets are expensive. The whole shit's crazy expensive. Like, it's a lot cheaper getting freaking cremated. I'll tell you that much.
A fraction of the price, a quarter of the price. You could just get cremated, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, no. As far as like the whole like funeral, like remembrance, like no, I don't want anything to do with that.
No, we shouldn't have to remember people that way, you know?
No. I've had enough memories of partying with Steve. I don't need to have his dead body sitting next to me like we're fake playing around a freaking cards together.
We're gonna just be friends. We're just good friends, and now time has moved on, and you just need to go to the other way.
Yeah, exactly. Afterlife for you. He's gonna look. He's just looking down on you, be like, "What are these fucking idiots doing?" Like, that's kind of weird. Like, that's even strange for the dead body's soul to be like staring down at someone, and be like, "That's not right, guys. You guys are fucked up."
Like I see one of a boxer. This boxer dude just propped up on in a ring, dead, propped up.
Yeah, no.
Are you gonna be?
Vaccinated?
You gonna be cremated?
I don't know. That's a good question. I really haven't thought about it. I mean, I'm fine with I guess being buried. I don't really have like a plot or like land. I'm not like military or something where I'd be like, buried like in a military cemetery. Like, there's nothing special for me. Like, I would be fine just going cremated and my ashes spread out like all over somewhere.
The 49ers stadium.
Like, just someone making it rain in a titty bar with my ashes.
We could do that.
Like the girls are just dump it on the main stage, and just girls just like slipping and sliding all over it. They're all stuck. They're all glittered up and stuck with my ashes all over them.
Mix it with an 8-ball. Just snort it one night.
Why wouldn't we?
Down
like partial shots of dead ashes and cocaine mixed with strippers.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you to take you to a 311 concert. You'll just prop you up in front of the band.
Yeah, I'll be like just the front guy, like right in the front of the stage, like the guy's like not moving or doing anything. The band guys are like, "What the fuck? This guy's got like no rhythm. He just sits there with this dead smile on his face. Like,
this guy's into it right here."
Yeah, better yet, just like put my dead body in front of like my favorite comic at like this comedy store, and I'll just sit there like the whole time, and it's like stone cold look on my face, like no smile at all.
You make this guy just stoned over here.
And then that way, the comic will like start ridiculing me and like making fun of me, but I'll be dead, and really the joke's on him because he just got done.
Because I'm dead.
Yeah.
Then see this guy over here. He's not even moving, not even laughing.
Yeah, he's not laughing at my jokes. What's wrong with this fool over here? You crack ass cracker, you little bitch.
Motherfucker's acting like he's dead. Shit.
Yeah.
Like,
but really, the joke's on him, and then he's gonna look like an asshole because he just got done roasting a fucking dead guy.
And you're not even
not even fucking. I'm not even cremated, so he roasted. Yeah, weird.
Wow.
All right, I think that's what I got for the night. That's all I got in me tonight.
Hey, dude, I'm good with you. I'm good with that. Yeah, dude. I mean, you should have been nervous. We had quite a bit of watches, so
I bet. Yeah,
it's going to be incredible more next week for sure.
Oh, it's going to be unbelievable.
Especially when you start figuring out this green screen and
costumes.
The dildo, the anal play you do, that'll be fun. So, oh wait,
don't let all the cats out of the bag there.
All right, Jeffro. Well, good. We'll just stop it there. All right, I'll let you know how my fantasy football teams do this weekend. All right?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear. I hope you go 0-7.
Oh, you fucker! How dare you? I'd rather die in a car crash, like you said earlier.
Yeah. Well, say hi to Steve for me.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I did.
How do I even leave here?
Hold on, I'm gonna hit.